Hi everybody. So Maneesh Konkar here, and in this video we are going to talk about how you can build your profile for an FMCG sales and marketing career. This video is part of our free FMCG course, Prepare for Sales and Marketing Careers. Now the point is that I think everybody by now understands the importance of doing additional courses to supplement your learning. Many of you who are working in large companies have access to some wonderful courses on your company's learning management system. And our FMCG course will prepare you for a great career in the FMCG industry, right? Now, the question is, yeah, you'll do the course, right? And you'll get a certificate also, but then what? And there are so many people. I mean, when I was on the interview panel at IIM Bangalore, we had tons of people who had done multiple courses. Now, the question is what differentiates you from the rest of the audience? It's not the online courses that you've done. What you have to do is implement the learnings from the online courses in the field and produce a recommendation, do a project. And so therefore, if you're targeting the FMCG sector, and let's say you are in a tier 2 FMCG company, you want to go to one of the biggies, or you're from outside the industry, or you're a student and wanting to join this particular industry, here are 3 project ideas. And in this video, I'm going to take you through those project ideas. The first one is you do one project on foods, one project on cosmetics, one project on confectionery and chocolate. Why? Because if you do foods, you have in a way understood how various foods companies work. So your profile now looks good. If you do a foods project, your profile now looks good for HUL, for P&G, for Dabur, for Marico, for ITC. They're all foods companies. If you're doing a project for cosmetics, again, ITC, P&G, Dabur, Marico, they're all in cosmetics. That's what you've done. Confectionery, you built your product for, let's say, ITC. Confectionery, who else? Hershey's, okay, and an Alpenlibe, a Lotto, right? These are big categories. So these 3 projects will enable you to prepare for prepare your profile for an opportunity. And if you are part of, let's say, a campus recruitment team, and you've got 500 other students on campus, this is something that will really enable your biodata to stand out. If you're a salaried professional, already spent 4 years in the industry, in some other industry, and you're wanting to switch into FMCG, the first question that we are going to ask you is, how much of FMCG experience do you actually have? And if you don't have direct experience, this project gives me an idea that yes, this is something that you are really interested in and you're not just talking about it, right? Now, so therefore, what I'd like to show you is how can you go about actually doing a particular project. So the 3 projects that we talk about are measuring distribution effectiveness, measuring merchandising effectiveness, and understanding modern trade. Now, all these 3 ideas are part of our free FMCG course. The link is there in the comments, and you can go ahead and sign up for the course right now. In this particular video, I'm explaining how to do that merchandising, that distribution effectiveness projects, right? Here is how you do. What you have to do is you have to perform the following steps. You select one category. So within cosmetics, for example, you can take skincare, you can take foods, you can take hair care, chocolates, confectionery, or whatever. Select 3 large companies and 3 local companies. For example, if you're selecting biscuits, Parle is a large company, but there will be local biscuit manufacturers who will be selling as much, if not more than what Parle is selling. Select the city where you want to do this. Within a city, select 50 outlets from 3 different localities, and you select across those 10 A-class outlets, 40 B-class outlets. Okay, so 3 different localities, 10 A-class outlets, 40 B-class outlets. Now, what are the questions that you can ask? So the methodology of the project is that you can do this typically. Retailers have all the time in the world in the afternoon. Mornings they're a little busy. Evenings there's a lot of footfall. So nobody will talk to you in the mornings or evenings. But between 12 o'clock to 3:30, 4 o'clock is what you can actually do this at. What can you check out? Check out average stock level at the retail outlet. Ask him how much ye biscuit kitna bikta hai, okay, how many biscuits packets like these do you sell? He says 10, and you see a stock level of 120. He's basically got 12 days of stock. Stock hygiene, freshness of stock. Pick up the stock and have a look at the manufacturing date. If you're in the month of November right now, you should see September and October stocks. If you're seeing July, if you're seeing June, either the stock is not moving or first in, first out is not happening. Stock hygiene, freshness of stock is being whether it's being followed or not. Analyze the best selling stock keeping units. Is it no, how wide is the range? How many different types of products are there? And calculate sales in kilos, calculate sales in packets, compare stock levels across different brands. HUL stocks are how many weeks, PNG stocks are how many weeks, Dabur stocks are how many weeks. This gives you an idea of supply chain effectiveness. Compare distribution coverage across outlets. When you talk to 10 different A class outlets, 40 different B class outlets, what are the different distribution coverage? You compare the distribution coverage across multiple outlets, calculate the industry sales, calculate the service frequency. And how do you do all of these things? Is you talk to the retailer, you talk to the staff at the retailer, you talk to the distributor sales rep. You'll see a couple of trucks parked outside the retail outlet. Average movement of competing brands, if more than one SKU, which SKU is moving faster, how's the service from companies. Introduce yourself as a student or as a professional who's doing a independent market study. Do not lie, tell the truth, and okay, that's how you pull out all of this information. If the retailer has a personal preference for a particular company, which company does he have a preference for? Does he influence his customers to take? Supposing I come in and say toothpaste, then does he recommend Colgate? Does he recommend Pepsodent? Does he recommend some other brand? Do customers have a strong preference to their brand, and can he influence? Do I say biscuit dena or do I say Parle Ji dena? Do I say Oreo dena? Do customers have a strong preference? His comments on the product hygiene and the condition of the brand in the top. Now, once you collate all of this information, you make a word presentation and put on these findings, put on this analysis, and shoot a 3-minute video of yourself giving this case solution, upload to various social media handles. Now, this is what you can do. Now, once you go over there, here is what are the 3 things that need to be there. One is the methodology of the project. What did you do? How many outlets did you cover? Who did you meet? How did you go about doing the analysis? Why did you select this topic? Why did you select this project? Second point is, what did you discover? What did you learn? What have you, and this should begin with verbs like learned this, identified this, analyzed, okay, so and so, observed the importance of so and so. And the third most important point, what are your recommendations? If you are an area manager responsible for a sales and distribution project in this particular locality, what are the 3 action points that you would take? Okay, this will really stand out on your biodata. This is one of the best ways to build your profile. We've seen on campus that people who do summer training in FMCG companies usually get shortlisted for a final interview, right? And then after that, of course, it's your interview that matters. Okay, so the first project over here is a distribution project. The second project that you can do is a merchandising project, and the third project that you can do is, now both these come under general trade. You can also do a modern trade project. All right. Do sign up for our free FMCG course, Prepare for Sales and Marketing Careers. You will get a detailed input on all the 3 types of projects. All right. Do share this with your colleagues on campus and your colleagues who are looking to switch into this industry and build a sales and marketing career. I'm Maneesh Konkar. Thank you. Do follow our follow us on LinkedIn. Follow us on our YouTube handle, which is Direction One Success. I will see you on the other side. Thank you.